So what do we predict are the trends for 2024 for consumers? Well, number one is the rise of the physical store. 28% of consumers shop in store because they want more of a human interaction. They want real connections that unlike the technical and mechanical interactions. 90% of retailers worldwide agree, and so much so that 1 in 3 retailers are already prioritizing staff training to ensure that they satisfy the customer engagement aspects of the sale, as more feet begin to cross the thresholds. Trend number 2, using neuroscience to personalize experiences. Now, personalized interactions will become a standard, enhancing customer experience, conversion rates, and loyalty. In fact, personalization is the reason behind 35% of Amazon's revenue and has the potential to increase retail revenue by up to 28%. We know that 95% of consumer decisions are driven by emotions, and you can increase sales conversions by up to 71% by using neuroscience to understand your consumer's emotional-based behavior. So, what does this mean for you? Understand those consumers on that emotional level. Trend 3, experiential loyalty. Strong emotional connections to retailers and brands are what drives loyalty. 70% of consumers are influenced by retailer loyalty programs, and 30% readily admit to visiting more often, and it influences their behavior to spend more. However, that loyalty can only be bought by endless discounts, devalued points, and the one-size-fits-all loyalty program. Loyalty's influence on consumer spend is decreasing as customers tire of standard loyalty programs. The number one priority for retailers over the next 5 years is really understanding loyalty and retention. Trend number 4, frictionless retail for that impatient consumer. So one thing that COVID has taught consumers is that they have standards and they have expectations. This means that they want what they want, when they want it, and how they want it. Inefficient retail interactions waste time and has given rise to frictionless checkouts and innovative subscription services that show retailers understand how precious a consumer's time is. 1 in 5 Australian consumers now have a retail subscription. Voice-based shopping sales are really projected to increase to 4.4 billion in Australia and account for more than 1% of all retail sales, showing that customers really are impatient and value their time. Trend number 5, augmented reality and virtual reality. This is no longer futuristic concepts. They're becoming integral to a retail experience. They enable retailers to create an immersive in-store and online experiences, transforming how customers engage with the products. The virtual reality market is forecasted to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 19% from 2021 to 2027, with AR and VR technology spending expected to reach in excess of 72 million by 2024. Trend 6, hyper-personalization and hybrid lifestyles. As remote work is now a staple of the office environment, Australian consumers are increasingly seeking a lifestyle that accommodates a blend of work and leisure balance. This is known as hybrid lifestyles. This trend towards this hybrid lifestyles is driven by a desire for balance and the integration of work into a flexible, health-conscious lifestyle. The need to prioritize self-care, happiness, and time spent wisely in 2024 eclipses the time as a currency trend that marked 2023. 34% of Australian workers engage in hybrid work, surpassing the global average. 84% of Australians say that they now prioritise health and well-being. So really having a retail offer that really attends to this hybrid and leisure facility is important. Trend 7, community inclusion and engagement. As consumer confidence declines, they're increasingly looking for retailers that they can trust and rely on. Expected to become a significant trend due to the increasing consumer desire for human experiences and connection with brands. Community engagement will build loyal customers that look beyond the transaction. This will likely be further driven by the need for brands to align with the values and the social concerns of their consumers, forcing brands to differentiate themselves like never before. Trend 8, conscious consumerism. With a significant focus on ethical practices and corporate social responsibility, this trend places an emphasis on cultural diversity and inclusion. As part of this, 46% of Australian consumers use their impact on the planet in their decision-making habits. Conscious consumerism is a reflection of the modern shopper's values, where ethical considerations and social impact are decisive factors in purchasing decisions. Over 75% of Gen Z consumers are willing to end relationships with companies that run ad campaigns perceived as insensitive or exclusionary. So this trend really builds on the ethical trend that we have seen over previous years. So that brings us to the end of our 2024 consumer trend predictions. For more information, you can download our white paper from retaildoctor.com.au, or come and see us at one of our events, or give us a call to understand how we can understand your consumers and build your retail strategy for 2024.